to my channel. I hope that you guys are doing well. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. Welcome back to my channel. 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 I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another video, and welcome to a very exciting celebration. I am so excited to be sitting here today to talk about 5 years on Booktube. 5 years. I cannot believe that 5 years have come and gone. And as I've been prepping for this video and sitting down, compiling all the things that I wanted to kind of recap with you guys, walk down memory lane with, a lot has changed in 5 years. I'm not the squeaky girl that I was 5 years ago. The sound on my voice back then was diabolical, so I apologize for those that stuck around for that long. But it's been a journey, it's been a ride, it's been an incredible 5 years. I've learned a lot, I've done a lot, I have experienced a lot, and I wanted to spend the time today to reminisce on the last 5 years, talk about where the next 5 years are going, 5, 10, 20, I don't know, and just say a very big, huge, incredible thank you. Thank you to everyone that has watched, liked, commented, spent your time with me over the last 5 years. I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. Like, I couldn't do this without you guys. So I'm just so grateful. I am so blessed. I'm so honored to be a part of your guys's small little snippet of your life, being able to sit down and chat books and get to know you guys and build a community and everything that comes with Booktube as an experience, as a journey. I'm just so blessed and so grateful, and I hope that you guys are excited to walk down memory lane with me. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I have a lot of things that I want to touch on and talk about and kind of discuss. So if you guys are not here to sit and hear me gush about the last 5 years of myself, feel free to click away. I mean, you have free will, do with that what you may. But I am excited to just kind of like see how it all began and how we got here and the things that we experienced in that time, and hopefully share some interesting things with you. Interesting clips that I wish were not on the internet, but in fact they are, and I'm going to show them to you again. And I also want to take an opportunity in this video to get a better idea of what you guys are looking for from this channel, what you want to see more, what you want to experience with me along the next couple of years, and what you would feel the most joyous watching and the content you would have the most fun with. Feel free to let me know all of that down in the comments below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and feedback. I am excited to see where the next couple of years takes us and what is in store, but I'm not a mind reader. I can't see the future. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's in store, but I am excited for it. I don't even know where to start. Let's talk about Booktube as a journey, as an experience, as a platform. I don't know where I'm going with this, but Booktube. Let's just talk about some of my favorite things, some of the most enjoyable videos that I have made on this platform, the ones that I've had the most fun with, and the ones that I look back with the most fondness. As I was putting this list together of the videos that have been my favorite, I'm finding that a lot of them are more recent just because they're sticking in my brain more, but there are a few that feel a little bit older that are just so nostalgic and fun that I can't help but think back as my favorites. First one I want to talk about is the day in the life that I recently did, where I took you guys through a productive day in my life and what a day for me looks like. And I don't know, something about filming that vlog and putting that together just felt so real and raw and authentic in a way that I feel like I haven't really been in a long time. I just feel like as the journey of YouTube kind of ebbs and flows, so do you. And I felt like, you know, things were changing and I was changing and I had so many things that I was just going through and so many things I was trying to do and so many things I was trying to tackle, and like, I don't know, putting it into a succinct, small, bite-sized chunk for you guys to consume, I don't know, it just felt so freeing, and I really enjoyed doing that video. In October of 2024, I actually sat down and read thrillers for an entire month. And as you guys know, I'm not a big thriller, scary girly, but filming that video was so fun. I really pushed myself outside of my comfort zone. I did things that I never expected to do. I read books I never expected to pick up, and I had a blast. I mean, they weren't all wins, but I just had so much fun. And that's one of those videos I think back and I was like, yeah, I would do it again. I would live it again, and I would experience it all again for the first time because I just had so much fun with it. A very, very recent video that I just recently filmed and put up for you guys is my Onyx Storm vlog. Something about that particular single book video vlog that I did was just so fun. I remember sitting down and doing the edits of that and cackling, cracking myself up, laughing so hard at my own reactions to that book, and I just had so much fun filming that video and sitting down and doing those. Actually, those videos as a whole, I did an Onyx Storm, Iron Flame, and a House of Flame and Shadow video. all of those I had the best time filming, but the Onyx Storm one just holds a special place in my heart. And then recently in November of 2024, I did a blindly picking my TBR video, and something about that was just so fun and mysterious, and it took a lot of the pressure off of some of like the more intensive TBRs that I tend to do, just because I could really control the amount that I wanted. There was no punishment, there was no rewards, there was nothing sitting over my head in regards to finishing those books, and filming that video was just so fun and so freeing, and it definitely felt like it was a video that you guys really enjoyed. It's not something that I want to do all the time, but it's definitely one that I want to do again in the future because I just had so much fun doing it. We're gonna throw it way back, way back, one of my favorite videos that I've ever filmed, and please God, don't go watch this video, but I just hold such special memories for this particular vlog, and that is my Percy Jackson 24-hour readathon. It wasn't a successful vlog. I just remember staying up so late. I remember pacing around my apartment at the time and living my best life, living, laughing, loving, doing the craziest things to stay awake, and that was the first time that I'd ever tried a 24-hour readathon, and it was a journey. It was an experience. Like I said, please don't go watch it. It is a different me. I was a different me back then. I think that was 2020, one of my first couple of videos. It was pretty early on in my booktube career, if that's what we want to call it, but I just had so much fun filming that vlog. It's not one that I like want to go back and watch and experience again, but it's one that I think very fondly of. And then I feel like the video that truly changed my channel, changed the trajectory of my channel, that I just have to talk about as a favorite, and that is of course my very first TBR bingo video. Welcome to a very exciting video. I am so pumped for today's video, and that is because I'm going to be doing my very first month of a TBR game. That video, it's like, I think that is the most viewed video on my channel. If not, it's very close. And you guys loved it. You guys ate it up. You guys were sat every fucking month for TBR bingo. And believe me, with every fiber and every being of my soul, I miss filming those videos. It's just not feasible in my space. But I think back on that video so much because it really did change the trajectory of my channel. It was the first video that got a ton of views from me, and that really catapulted my subscriber count. Not that numbers are everything, but I feel like that really changed the way that I thought about YouTube after that first video like really blew up. And I think I went into a different mindset about what I wanted YouTube to be for me. And I don't know, it was a time. It was a time, it was a journey, it was an experience that I'm just so fond of, and I have to talk about it. What I'm actually going to talk about next is the videos that I'm most proud of. Not my favorite videos, but the videos that I look back and was like, damn bitch, you did that. The first two have to be my bingo boards. If you guys don't know, I have 2 romance bingo boards that I did in 2024 and 2025, and I love those. I'm so proud of those videos. I put a lot of hard work, dedication, soul, time into those videos, and I love them so much. I'm very proud of those. Then of course we have the Swoony Readers. We do so many fun things, but my favorite, most proud moments are the trailers that are in the Swoony sleepover videos. The girls put so much time and effort into filming those clips and making it all pretty and cute, and I just get to have so much fun being creative and putting those trailers together, and I love them. I am very proud every time I do one, and it just brings me so much joy and so much happiness, and I just feel like it's such a blessing that they trust me enough to put that together for the Swoony Readers as a whole, and I just love those videos so much. Then we have my most recent entire owned TBR video. I really went all out. I did the damn thing. I put up graphics. I was doing all these backgrounds and colors and stuff. And the editing behind that video took so long. And it is a criminally underrated. How rude. On Celebration Day? How rude. The 5 doesn't want to cooperate, so it's just going to be back there. The supporting actor of today. What was I saying? I don't even know. Oh, that video is criminally underwatched, and I put a lot of time and effort into that video, and I'm just super proud of it. Nobody else may have liked it, but I did. And finally, the one that I feel like I am the most proud of is my building my library video. I had so much fun putting that video together. It was absolutely so much fun. It was incredible. It was rewarding. It was everything that I wanted it to be. It was my first time ever setting up a library. I am so sad that I had to say goodbye to that space because it was truly my space. I made it so much of me, and I loved it, and I loved bringing you guys along for that journey. And it's one that I watch often. Yes, I'm one of those people that watches back their own videos, and that's one that it brings me so much joy to watch that video. Before we get into a longer topic of things, let's just talk about some things that I brought to the channel, some things that I want to talk about, some of my favorite things that I've brought together in the last 5 years. I've shared so many things on this channel. I've shared my love of books, I've shared my family, I've shared my pregnancy journey, I have shared a lot, so many things, and I just feel like some of that stuff needs to be highlighted. So let's start with books, of course. I have shared 5 best of Booktube videos, and let's take a look at those. All right, we're at the top spot, and I'm not even going to drag this on. You guys all know what my favorite book of the year was. I've talked about it so many times in my videos. I have a tattoo. I love it. It is the best book that I have read ever, and that is House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, the first book in the Crescent City series. And number 1, wow, I did not think that this book was going to come and sweep all the books under the rug, but number 1 is a book that I got off of a TikTok recommendation. It is book 5 in a series that I had only read book 4 of. That is Dominate by Amy Dawes. This book. Alright, let's talk about my last and final book on my best books of 2022, and that is The Heart Principle by Helen Huang. I know you would like to hear what my favorite book of the year is, so I'm going to talk about that really quick. And it was really hard for me to choose, but there is one book that has had the most incredible impact on me. This author has really honestly changed my life, and this book is unlike anything that I've ever read. This couple is my favorite couple of all time. There is nobody that will ever top them. And that's a sad thing to say because I will never read somebody as good as them. But also, like, it's beautiful to know that I read my favorite couple of all time. And that is Still by Kennedy Ryan, the last and final book in the Grip trilogy. Okay, besties, this is it. Number 1. My number 1 book of 2024. Are you ready? Can you guess it? It's Funny Story by Emily Henry. I love this book. I've also dabbled in a hobby or 2 on this channel, but I feel like the one that constantly comes and goes is my bullet journal videos. Somehow, I keep getting drawn back in, you know? I keep getting sucked back into the bullet journal of it all, and I just have loved bringing you guys along my journey of being a criminally uncreative person trying to be creative on the internet. I can't always promise that it's wonderful and amazing and incredible, but I have done a lot of things in that time, and my thoughts on bullet journaling have changed a bunch since I started doing my first bullet journal video in 2020, I think, but I have really grown to love the hobby of bullet journaling once again, and I just feel so blessed that you guys allow me to not only share books on here, but my hobbies as well. I've also shared a haul or 2 on this channel with a lot of books. A lot of books. And every time I say, you know, I'm ashamed. I'm so ashamed of the choices that I have made. And yet I end up at the same place every time. Roll the clip. So I'm sticking on trend with doing a book haul every 4 months or so. And I would like to say that this time I did better, but in fact I did not. I have about 150 books here.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I have done some pretty big book hauls, but I think this one might take the cake. I have so many books to talk about. I went a little bit overboard, just a smidgen. I didn't expect this haul to be as big as it is because I am currently on a book buying ban, but as you can see, it's not going so well. That's everything. That's everything that I got signed and bought while I was at Simi LitCon. It was a lot. I definitely shouldn't have brought home that many books, but hey, it was my first time experience. I don't regret it. I had a great time. It was a wonderful event. Oh my god. We have a lot of books to talk about. Seeing as I didn't do a book haul in November and it is now the end of December, I have a lot of books to talk about, like close to 90. So I did it again. You know, I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I've done it again because this book haul is massive. Every time I do this, I feel like I say I'm ashamed, but really I'm obviously not if I continue to buy this many books. It's getting ridiculous. Honestly, it was supposed to be much smaller than this because I am trying to be on a book buying ban. Basically, it's not working. This is going to be a very long video. I have a lot of books to talk about today, so oh my goodness, really grab a snack, grab a drink. And it goes without saying, I haven't done yet another month where I have bought too many books. And, you know, again, I would say that I'm ashamed, but I'm not. I am living my best life. I am thriving, spending way too much money, but thriving nonetheless. Ooh, we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a while because I bought way too many books in the month of January and December. And I'm ashamed. The stack is ginormous. Welcome to another video and welcome back to a very large book haul. I did it again. Is anyone surprised by this point? I don't think so. Granted, it could have been worse, but it could have been better.
Stop it. Get some help.
I've also shared my bookshelf setup in more than one video, and it's so crazy to look back at my very first bookshelf tour and think, oh, what a sweet baby angel I was. I was just so cute. I was just so baby. I was so small and tiny and cute. And now look at me. Yeah. The changes that have been made in regards to the amount of books that have been added to those shelves is criminal. It's sick to think about, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I eat it up, and I know that so many others are like this too, that, you know, buying, consuming, and reading are two different hobbies, and I shall not be held accountable for the actions that my hobbyist consumer brain used when I bought all those books. But they look so pretty on the shelf. Look, look. And you know, first impressions are everything, right? First impressions are everything. I say this with the kindest regards to my past self. What the fuck was that intro? It's god-awful. And I'm not saying my new intro is, you know, everything amazing and wonderful and creative, but that, I wish I could describe it from the internet. But let's just take a look at the changes that have come in regards to intros, because there's been a fair few.
Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night?
And speaking of entire owned TBR videos, and being ashamed of the number that I have today compared to my very first entire owned TBR video, where I talked about every book that's currently on my TBR that I haven't read, I want to go back to 2020 me, because wow, what a woman she was. What a woman. And last but certainly not least, Throne of Glass and House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas.
Nice.
And finally, last but very not least, Transcendent Kingdom by Yaa Gyasi. And finally, the last and final book, Among the Beast and Briars by Ashley Poston. And finally, the last two books, The Atlas 6 and The Atlas Paradox by Olivia Blake. And last but not least, I have two mangas, the first one being Death Note and Spy Family. And finally, Wires and Nerves Volume 1 and Wires and Nerves Gone Rogue Volume 2 by Stephanie Meyer. I also want to just talk about the amazing collabs that I've been able to do over the last 5 years. I've gotten to work with some pretty incredible people and be a part of a really incredible community that has done so much for the community as a whole, and I'm just so blessed to have been able to be a part of something so fun and so amazing as a booktube community, but also just being able to collaborate with some wonderful, incredible women that are doing wonderful, incredible things. So let's see that list. So first and foremost, there is Becky at BeckX Reads. She's the one that approached me to do this video idea, so thank you so much to her for including me. I feel very honored and I'm very excited to be working with her. We also have Issa at Fun Fantasy Books, Jackie at First Lady Reads, Kristen at Kristen Craves Books, and finally Laura at A Book Circus. Up first, we have Becky from BeckX Reads. She is the person that puts all of these collaborations together. Thank you so much for thinking of me always and inviting me to do these with you. I always have a blast, so thank you so much. Then we have Brea at Tells of Tales, Crystal at Crystal's Bookish Life, Jackie over at First Lady Reads, Julie at Plaminist Library, Kristen at Kristen Craves Books, Laura at A Book Circus, and last but certainly not least, we have Millie at Into the Nook. First up, we have Andy from A Zebra Reads, April from Happily Ever April, Autumn from Autumn Rose Knows No Book, of course, Becky from BeckX Reads, Candy from Coffee with Candy, Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Life, Erica from Erica Reads Books, Hannah from Hannah Blackwell, Issa from Fun Fantasy Books, Jackie from First Lady Reads, Jen from The Book Refuge, Joe from Not So Average Joe, Kristen from Kristen Craves Books, Laura from A Book Circus, Lisa from Babe and Library, Mariah from Mariah's Moods, Tara from Tara Talks Books, Tori from Novel Life, and of course, last but not least, we have Victoria from Under Victoria's Spell. So we have Happily Ever April, BeckX Reads, Being Daphne, Honest Fiction, Kristen Craves Books, A Book Circus, Raven-Haired Reader, Reagan's Reads, Sam Reads a Little, Novel Life, And then of course, but definitely not least, is the person that brought us all together today, and that is Hannah from Hannah Blackwell Books. I was so graciously invited by B from Mama Needs to Read Romance and Tara from Tara Talks Books to be a part of this read along, and I'm so honored that I was even considered, and I get to do it with some of my other best friends, Karina from She Dreams in Words and Dana from Dana Ella. And when I say we, I mean Lindsay from She's Booked and Busy, Dana from Dana Ella, and Karina from She Dreams in Words. Speaking of collabs, let's talk about the Swoony Readers as a whole. I know I talked about the Swoony Sleepover, which I do love that event, but can we just give a round of applause for the Swoony Readers? I don't even know what to say about those wonderful, amazing ladies. It was originally started with Dana, Karina, and Nikki and myself, and you know, it was just such a time. We had so much fun. We did so many fun things. We had so many laughs. We created so many memories. We built so many relationships on this platform, and I love the fact that I get to call myself a Swoony Reader. I am so incredibly blessed by the friendships from the people that I've met through the Swoony Readers, but of course my besties. I love those three women so freaking much with every fiber of my soul, with every part of my being. I love them. I'm so blessed that I have them in my lives, and I'm so blessed that we get to do things like this, create a book club and create a community where we get to come together and gush about romance books and do silly goofy things and have a great time. And I just wanted to create a space to commemorate what the Swoony Readers means to me. It's going to be a start of a new era that I am just so pumped for. Me and my co-hosts are so excited to officially announce the Swoony Readers Book Club. And this book club is centered around reading romance books. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of all of that, let's talk about those lovely co-hosts. The hosts are Dana from Dana Ella, Nikki from Nikki's Bookish Coven, Karina from She Dreams in Words, and of course, myself. So September and October are going to be back-to-back books that are part of a series that we are just so excited for. September's book club pick is going to be Mile High by Liz Tomford. October is going to be The Right Move by Liz Tomford. Karina!
Hi, sorry.
No worries, you're good, girl.
I have a situation to deal with.
A situation? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, so I had something going with my neighbors, and they wanted to read with me, so I invited them inside.
What? That answers your question, right?
Wow.
There's her beautiful face.
Wow.
Welcome back to a very Swoony sleepover announcement video. But I'm Kaylani. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube at Kaylanisimplyme. I almost got my name wrong. You're not gonna believe what I just said. I was about to say Kaylani's Bookish Coven.
It's a spin-off. It's a companion.
a little mashup, if you will.
During our Swoony sleepover. Very wow. I was on a roll. Very Swoony, very merry. Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Very merry Swoony sleepover.
I think Nikki just had a stroke. Is she okay? This weekend has been so fun so far. Y'all's lives have become a safe space.
Oh, stop, Bryce.
And it's really appreciated.
We will all cry right now.
Yeah, do not. The emos will emo. Like, never censor yourself. Always share your thoughts.
You're welcome for that. That's what you got.
Welcome to the rom-com swoonathon announcement video. Go ahead and talk about the bingo board. I will pop it up on the screen. Again, Karina knocked this one out of the park. Very Swoony sleepover announcement video.
Favorite holiday. It means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day.
Second annual rom-com swoonathon announcement video. Okay, now seriously, here's the bingo board. We are so excited to be sharing this with you guys today.
So you'll have $8.
Dang.
I wasn't sure who did that.
It was that. And then Kaylani, were you the one that said dang?
I don't think she realized she was next to the mic. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, before I start freaking crying, let's go ahead and talk about something a little bit more fun. Less sappy, because the tears will roll if I allow them. But let's talk about my TBR videos. We mentioned it a little bit earlier, but obviously TBR Bingo really catapulted my channel, but I feel like the TBRs have really had an evolution over the years. Not necessarily by choice and more by necessity, but I've definitely done some fun things with my TBRs. Ball down! Ball down! Okay, I found the ball after it tried to run away from me, and that is Sarah J. Maas's House of Earth and Blood. So these are all the books that I want to read this month in June, and I am scared. All right, so let's go ahead and do our first spin. Why didn't it come out? Oh, there. We're doing this again. We're gonna do this again. Okay. My grandma and sister are playing bingo as I do this. So if you guys see me looking sideways, that's what I'm doing, but they're having fun. So I'm gonna let them be. 27. No. 72. Obviously it fathers? Jesus. Obviously it fathers. I can't. I don't know. Follows. Whoa. We have G59, and 17 is TBR jar. I hate it here. A big book. Go. Okay, a big book. I can do this. A big book. A big book. A big book. A big book. Oh fuck. I can't do this. I can't do this. Fuck. Oh, why did I do that? Tell me why. Tell me why I did that. It was the first big book I saw. So what I decided to do was a TBR with tarot cards. All right, first card. The 7 of Stars. All right, friends, let's go ahead and pull our punishment card. Double pulls, the worst card in the deck. I would lift up the books for you, but I'm not gonna, because holy guacamole. 19 books on this TBR. Okay, these are the ones that I own. Oh my god, one fell. Yeah, what am I thinking? Happy October to me. And welcome to my first TBR of 2025 TBR, so let's pull a reward. I could always use one of these, so treat yourself. I think that 2025 is going to be good because this is already starting off so well. But I am excited for February's TBR, the month of love, Black History Month, and of course, Rom-Com Swoonathon. Shut up. That's a back-to-back suit. Does that mean I have to do another one? Oh my god. What is going on? Welcome to a TBR bingo video. Oh my goodness, I haven't said that in a really, really long time. The temporary wife. Oh wait, we got a bingo a long time ago. Dark Harmony. I didn't even realize. Oh, I just got the bingo. Duh. There it is. That is the bingo. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I figured over the months of November and December, we would play a game called Clear the Card. All right, 41. And one of my favorite things that I definitely don't do enough on this channel are challenges. I love a good challenge. I just love being put on the spot, being filled with anxiety and pressure, even though, you know, in my everyday life, I already have anxiety. Do I need to insert it into my channel and my everyday experience farther past the other mental illness that I have going on up here? No, but do I? Yes, for your entertainment, because of course, why wouldn't I? But I have done some funny, wacky, crazy things over the years, and I have done them with some of my favorite people in the world. Some of my favorite videos that I've ever filmed are with my sister and my husband, and I just love that I have the opportunity to share my love for books with the people that I love. I'm letting a spinner wheel choose how many hours I read every single day this week. That being said, don't give me 4. That being said, I don't want 4. Okay. Okay. I'm nervous. Again? Oh no, it's gonna be 2. Okay. 2 hours. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is not starting off well. Hi. Wow, actually, go me! What the heck? I was not expecting to get that one right. Guess how many pages is it? What? Guess how many pages? Why can't I say that? Guess the page number. I honestly maybe should have thought this out before I filmed this video, but alas, here we are. But I'm hoping to try the first chapter of several books that are on my priority TBR shelf. Okay, so I just read the first 2 chapters of Broken Perfect Lies by Katie Wismer. The first one was from the guy's perspective and the second one was from the girl's perspective. So I'm definitely, oh my god, this cough. I'm definitely, make it stop. Alright, this video idea is about to come to an end as I'm going to read the last and final book that's on my list for today, and that is Locked Up Liars by L. Thorpe.
There's a cross necklace on the top
The
left.
Anti-Virginity Pact by Katie Wismer.
Yes.
Oh, shoot. That was scary.
There is a guy kissing a girl's neck. Sort of looks like she's having a good time.
This is Lover Revealed by J.R. Ward.
Correct.
That being said, let's talk about the books that I plan to read for this Pride-filled reading vlog. Okay, these are the 7 books that I plan to read this week. As you can see, it is in the color of the rainbow. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink. And I'm so excited to talk over all of these. I'm going to kiss Oliver, marry Kale, and kill America. Fuck that bitch. I feel like I'm a broken record, but I have to marry Cassian. Like, I have read his sex scenes, and if I'm gonna marry anybody, it's gonna be him. Thank you very much. Yeah. No, it doesn't even look pretty. Oh, well, thank you. Are you okay?
I don't know which one this way goes. Wait. What? Alrighty. English? This is where we're starting.
Yeah.
Wait, look at the color of my face compared to the color of my hands. Okay. Okay, don't look at my toes either. That would be great.
Why would I look at your toes?
I don't know, for fun.
That's a good question. Why the fuck would I look at your toes?
It's the book based on the book cover.
Guess the book.
Can we do this again?
Guess
Can we
book
start over?
based on the book.
Guess book based on book. I can't read. I don't know book.
On your mark. Get set. Go. Okay. A. And speaking of the people I love filming vlogs because I really get to share my life with you and things that are not just book related. I love sharing the lifestyle experience with you guys, and I love that I get to look back on my videos and see the things that have changed in my life. Obviously, I am now a mother of a 2-year-old amazing, wonderful son, and I love being able to share him in the ways that I feel the most comfortable on my channel, and as a way for me to kind of look back and see the growth and the changes that he's had in his life and I've had in mine. And I just love filming lifestyle videos, not like, you know, try-ons and things like that. That's not really where I want or see my channel going, but I love being able to share my life with you guys, not just books with you guys. And I feel like I really get a better sense of who I am by filming those type of videos. And I feel like you guys also get to see more of who I am by watching those videos. And I just want to take another second to highlight my single book vlog videos. The 3 that I have filmed have been the most fun, and I always have the best reactions in those ones, and I just felt like I should highlight a few of those. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm just like, I can't even talk. Like, literally. What is happening? I feel like every clip I look more bedraggled, but the anxiety, it's killing me. I love Zayden. My emotional state is not prepared. No, 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 no. Oh my god, no. Oh, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. Okay. Oh. Guys. Oh shit, you guys. Stop it. Stop it. Ma'am, I see you, okay? Don't play me like this. If Sarah J. Maas can do one thing, it's make me read an 800-page book in one day. Fuck them. They suck. I am not mentally prepared for this. I'm not emotionally prepared for this. I'm only 3 pages in and I want to quit. Absolutely the fuck not. Okay? Rebecca? Look at me in my eyeballs. Rebecca? If this happens, you and I, words. Okay? Fighting. Fisticuffs. Pain. Okay? Miss Mama, I mean it. With every fiber of my being. Okay? I've never condoned burning books, but I will burn this one. You know that like meme where just the calculations running through your head? I would like that to be me, but right now it's just like one brain cell bouncing up and down trying to figure out what the fuck it's doing, okay? So, is it broken? It's not even attached. This is just going to be me ranting about how much I don't like to be in pain while reading a book that I'm so connected to, when really it's written so well that obviously she's doing what she's supposed to do, because I am reacting exactly the way she wants me to. I fear that she did her job a little too well. Okay? She girl bossed a little too close to the sun. Please sit down and give me a break. Okay? Say it louder for the people in the back. This book, I go from I'm having a great time to I want to die in 0.3 seconds. Okay, before we get back into the stats of it all and a little bit more in depth on some of the things that I wanted to share today, let's just talk about the phases of Kaylani that I have gone through. I have a problem, you know? Not anymore, because I feel like the style of my hair has stayed the same over the last 2 years, 3.5, two, I can't. Math and time is a construct that I don't understand, okay? I would say like 2.5 years my hair's been the same, but I have seen some things as I have gone back and looked at these videos. And please, if you go back and watch my old videos, do not come for me the state of my hair and some of those things. I don't want to talk about it. But I have definitely gone through a hairstyle or two, so let's just commemorate that for just a half a second. Let's look at it and pray for the sweet baby angel that I was back then, and let's never talk about it again. Okay? Although this one is a vibe. This one can stay. This one I like. Okay, let's go back into favorites. I want to talk about my favorite thumbnails. I feel like thumbnails as a whole have really, really, really evolved and changed over the years. My older ones needed some work. They needed some work. That being said, my new ones also need some work. They do. They do. I won't lie to you. But I have some favorites. I do. My bookshelf tour thumbnail, I love this one. I love something about the way that it just feels so aesthetic and cutesy and girly, like all those other wonderful, amazing booktubers that are out there doing the absolute most and doing the best things that I've ever seen in a thumbnail do. That's what this reminds me of. And it gives me the vibes that I want, the vibes that I strive for. It's still hands down one of my favorite thumbnails I've ever done, and I don't think I'll top it, you know? I'll just forever bask in the shadow of this and wish that I could replicate that vibe, you know? Of course, I have to talk about Rom-Com Swoonathon. My most recent Rom-Com Swoonathon thumbnail is just so cutie. I love it. I love it. Something about the vibes. It's so cutesy. It's so Valentine's. It perfectly fits the vibes and the idea of the readathon. And I don't know. I look at it and it makes me smile. That sounds egotistical, but when you look at this video as a whole, it tracks. I also did a March reset in 2023, and I don't know, something about this particular thumbnail, again, it just gives me the vibes that I want to emulate when I look at the lifestyle and bookish girlies that I want to, you know, aspire to be. That's what this thumbnail reminds me of, and I wonder if I'll ever get there. You know, a girl can try. And last but not least, my favorite thumbnail is my productivity vlog. Something about this thumbnail is just so cutie. I just love it. I just love it. I think though all the ones that I chose give very much the aesthetic that I've been talking to you guys about ad nauseum. It just looks so cutesy and girly, and like I have my life together, and I don't. So we love something that can emulate that. And then over the last 5 years, I've obviously created a lot of memories. A lot of memories, a lot of fun times, a lot of things that I look back so fondly on. But the things that I feel like stick with me the most over the last 5 years is being able to create a community. I've obviously met my best friends on this internet space, and I am beyond grateful for that. Being able to find people that truly just see me and don't judge me and walk through the hard times of life with me has been a blessing that not a lot of people get to experience. And I'm so grateful that being on YouTube has given me that privilege. It hasn't happened very often, but I also have had the opportunity to meet several of you guys, and what an experience. First of all, I always get so awkward and like I don't know what to do with my entire body when I meet you guys, so I apologize if I've met you and it's been one of the most awkward experiences of your life, because same, and I have thought about it every day since, and I still cry myself to sleep when I think about it. So, but thank you so much for coming up to me and saying that you recognize me and that you want to give me a hug or take a picture. Like, that has been such a fun and cool experience to be able to like see people out there in the real world that like the things that I put together. And this sounds so egotistical. I'm gonna stop talking about it, but thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I have to, of course, talk about meeting the queen, the wonderful, the amazing Kennedy Ryan. Like, I did that multiple times at this point. I have now met her 3 times in person, and I love that woman. It is the highlight of my life. I will never forget about it. I'll never stop talking about it. You can't make me. And I love that woman. And I've been so blessed to be able to be in her presence several times. And she is the kindest, most sweetest, wonderful, and most incredible person I've ever met in my life. And I want her to adopt me. And that's it, and that's all. And then, of course, when we're talking about memories, I have to talk about the Swoony Readers once again. Being able to start that with my besties has been such an incredible experience. I'm not going to talk about it again because the tears will flow, but I have to include that in my favorite memories. Okay, let's talk about what I've learned over the last 5 years. I feel like YouTube has taught me a lot about myself as a person and the ways that I excel and the things that I need to work on and the pitfalls that I have when it comes to doing what I do and just being a human being. I feel like you talk to yourself in a camera for any length of time and you start to see the things for which you can improve upon and the growth that you need to do in yourself. And as a content creator, I just think it's been really interesting being able to learn more about myself. I feel like over the last 5 years, I've learned that I have a very addictive personality. I can pick something up and drop it just like that. Like, I don't need any provocation to pick up a hobby and drop it in the next 5 seconds, And so that's been a very interesting hurdle to jump over, as content creation changes all the time and you have to find new and different ways to love it and new and different ways to stay relevant. And it's so hard for an addictive personality brain like mine to see the trends change and things change and not really knowing how to keep up or to be as in it as I want to be because my mind is constantly elsewhere. And so that's been very, very interesting. I also have an ADHD brain that loves to just bounce around and do different things and random things and crazy things. And sometimes it's hard to manage all of that while also trying to stay consistent, which is always the hardest thing. But I've learned a lot about myself and ways to kind of combat some of those issues, and that's been a really exciting journey. Another thing that I have learned is this is freaking hard. It's hard. And I don't want to say that so that you don't do it. I think that starting a booktube channel or being a content creator or, being on TikTok or being on Instagram is so fun and it's so rewarding and it's so exciting. It's a very fun thing to do, but it is not easy. It is a lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of dedication, a lot of pushing through some of the things that you don't necessarily want to do in order to get the results that you do want to get. And I used to think when I thought about YouTube as a whole, that must be so fun and so easy and just an easy way to just make money. And it's not. It's not at all that. There's so much time and behind the scenes work that when you watch your favorite booktuber, or your favorite YouTuber, or you see your favorite TikToks that you don't see. You don't see the grueling editing and the prep and the setup and the breakdown and all of the stuff that goes into making content. And I think I wish that I knew that it was as hard as it was when I started, not as a way to scare me, but to have a better mindset about what I was going to be expecting going into this. And again, when it comes to having like a brain like mine, it's hard to stick to those things that are hard, you know, and it's hard. But I think I have found so much joy in expressing myself on the internet. Ugh, I don't like that. That it makes it worth it, but it's definitely not easy. Another thing that I have come to terms with is that it's okay for your reading and the type of things that you read and the pace at which you read them and the things that you like and don't like to evolve and change. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. The books that I loved 5 years ago, I might not love today. And that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I can stand by an opinion 1 year and completely disagree with that opinion the next. And that is okay. Yes, is it memorialized on the internet forever? Yeah. But that doesn't mean that I have to feel those same ways or think that same way or want those same things or read those same things. And that is totally okay. There's nothing wrong with it. And I think that for so long, I was like, no, I have to do this because that's what people have saw me from as the beginning. Or I have to read this, or I have to like this, or I have to, you know, think this way. And I have really come to learn that it's okay to change. It's okay to evolve. It's okay to become a different version of who you were at the beginning. And that's been a very interesting journey, not just in books, but also in life. And I just think that it's been fun to be able to find new things, do new things, try new things, and see where that journey takes me along the way. And the last thing that I have learned is that numbers are not everything. And I said that a couple times in this video, and that has been a very, very, very hard thing for me to learn over the last 5 years. Because when you get into YouTube, it is about the numbers. Because when you first start, nobody's watching. Nobody's looking. Nobody's seeing you because the algorithm is not pushing that. I also am a minority. I am a Black queer woman, and that's not being pushed on most people's algorithms. And so I think that when you see what a specific section of YouTube is capable of, and to put in the time and the effort and the blood, sweat, and tears into something and to not see the numbers, I was getting so discouraged. I was so hurt by some of those things. And I really had to come to evolve and change and realize that numbers are not everything. I have had the opportunity to create such a wonderful community, and the numbers are not everything. Do I have 125,000 subscribers like some other people? Absolutely not. Of course, you guys see my numbers, but I get to do things that I want to do, and I get to read books that I want to read, and I don't have any expectations for what I think that people want from me, and there's a beauty in that, and I get to put out videos that genuinely make me happy, whether you watch them or not. Like, if I get to put out a video, that's a blessing. And I think I really had to rewire my brain to think, like, I get to do this. Not I have to do this. Not this isn't a job for me. This is a hobby, and I get to do this. And whether or not you watch it, whether or not you like it, whether or not you interact with it, has no bearing on whether or not I enjoy it. And I feel like there's a lot of people that get caught up in the numbers game, and it is very easy to do so. It's very easy to get discouraged and to feel like, why am I doing it? But every time that question pops into my head, and then I sit down and film and edit a video that makes me so extremely excited, that's why I do it. And sometimes it takes the reminder or the joy from that experience to remember that the numbers are not everything. As I just sat there and talked about how numbers aren't everything, I'm gonna go over some stats with you guys, because why not? Why not? I just thought it would be so fun. It'd be so fun to sit down and start the grueling task of figuring out how many hours I have put out into the world for you guys. How many hours my face is out on the internet. It was a shocking number to me. I don't know if it's gonna be shocking to you, but it is shocking to me. So in sit-down videos that I have done, sit-down videos, vlogs, whatever the case may be, I have logged a total of 170 hours, 50 minutes, and 13 seconds. Oh, wow. That's 7 days, 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 13 seconds. That's crazy, okay? In a live capacity, and only on my channel, in a live capacity, I have been live 205 hours, 50 minutes, and 25 seconds, which is crazy. But when you put all that number together, it's 376 hours, 40 minutes, and 38 seconds. 15 days worth of content of my face on the internet. When I put that number together, because I don't know why my brain decided it needed to happen, when I put that number together, I wanted to vomit. Because nobody needs to see my face that much, okay? I don't even like me that much. Why did I decide that that number was important for you guys to know? I don't know, but now you know it. That was a hyperfixation that I didn't need, but I did it. And it was fun. It was fun to know that if you wanted to binge everything that I have on my channel, it would take you 15 days. I don't know why you would do that, but if you wanted to, you know, pack some snacks, get yourself cuddled in and ready, because you're gonna be there for a while. As this video comes to a close, I want to once again give you a little call to action. Let me know what you want to see from the channel in the next few years. It doesn't have to be right now. It doesn't have to be, you know, right this very second. But what is interesting to you right now? What do you feel like I am lacking or missing on my channel that you would love to see from me? I would love to hear all your thoughts and your comments and suggestions down in the comments below. Please, please, please. I say that in every single video, and I really do mean it in every single video. I want to know what you guys want to see. I do this for me, but I also do this for you guys. So I would love to know what you guys are looking forward to in the next couple years. And with that being said, what better way to close this out than to make a wish for the coming years and to celebrate the past 5. Thank you so much for walking down memory lane with me. Thank you for sitting through what I'm going to assume is going to be a long video of me yapping about myself. So if you made it to the end, I appreciate you. I love you. I could not do this without you. I'm so blessed that you're here. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you. And from the bottom of my heart, I love you so very much. That is the end of this video though. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And of course, leave any comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Next, baby, turn it down like a sweet and ready. Boys, keep it nice and steady.